telling you, like, this shit is the bomb, bruh.
It ain't nothing like on this side, man. I already know, man. Like, I be wanting to get out because I done been, like, places like West Philadelphia, Arkansas, Texas, of course, because that's where a lot of my family come from down south. And,
Right.
Raashan, you there? I guess he'll join in a minute. But, I've been, Phoenix, Cali, I done been in some places. But, Colorado, Alabama, Florida, I got to get down there. Because I've been seeing how that shit been going on down there for years. And I'm like, yeah, all I need is just that one.
Right.
And I'm going to come back yoking Chuck E. Cheesed up on niggas, man. Motherfuckers do be like, wait a minute, this nigga left and he came back? Yeah, I came back, man, and everything's all in proper perspective.
Right.
But yeah, they got some honeys out there, man. Like I said, the little female I was fucking with out there. I mean, and she had moved out here.
Well, yeah, the most prettiest women I seen out here is the Mexicans.
Yeah, the Hispanics. The
Yeah.
Latino. Yeah, you already know.
The Latinas.
Yeah, I'm finna get in some of that, boy.
Yeah, the Latinas.
Man, oh me.
They not
Raashan,
playing.
Raashan, you there, boy? Oh no, he must have jumped out. He'll call me in a minute. But yeah, man, fucking. I had even one of my exes. She went back to where her roots is at, like back down south.
Right.
And she was like, "Nigga, ever come out here?"
Right.
Man, they up in the club with nothing but coats on and high heels. I said, "Nigga, you lying?" She was like, "If you ever come out here, you gonna have to hurry up and kill one and leave, because these niggas gonna kill you over this fish." Man.
Yeah, I've been afraid to do it, man, because I'm telling you, these niggas is with it out here, like.
Man, it's not just out there, it's all over the place. But my thing about it is, like, I done seen some motherfuckers like really go ass backwards, bro. Like,
Right.
nigga, to the point you be like, nigga, did you just do that? Like, for real, did you do that? You know, right. You weren't supposed to do that. Like, I would have never thought, that about you type shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this shit, motherfuckers trying to, man, out here. Motherfuckers out here going ass backwards behind a bra, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. It's been like that as long as I've comprehended,
I mean, shit, niggas wasn't dying over no female. I mean, the most what it came down to is niggas with a little scuffle,
right,
or a good old fashioned pimp off, nigga. Bitch, who you choosing up with?
right.
Put her in the circle, nigga, and let her see what's happening. You know what I mean? Let's really see. Let the congregation know what's going on.
Right.
Damn it, damn it. Give me a second right quick, Jones. Oh, man.
No doubt.
That's why I be having to be on time so that niggas stay on time.
All right.
Don't nobody be on time, man. I swear. Hit this dude right now. What are you doing?
Right now, man, I'm just chilling right now, man. I was kind of up all night, just
Oh, you was in them extra activities, huh?
no, not really. I was just, just chilling here at the house and
Yeah.
just staying out the way.
Is it like raining and shit out there?
Nah,
Like
nigga, it's
snowing?
snowing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, shit, you come down there from the Midwest anyway. You from Kansas City, right?
No, I'm from Vegas.
Oh, okay, but you always go back down there. You got family roots and shit down there.
No, I said no, the thing is my music took me there, man. Like I got
Really?
an OG. Yeah, yeah, man. I got an OG that live out there. He's originally from Kansas City, but he stayed in Vegas for like 15 years or something. But I known him since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
he was kind of one of the ones that that showed me about how bands be traveling and a little bit about the gigging system.
Right.
Yeah, he showed me a lot about that, and then he went back to Kansas City, I think like 5-6 years ago, because his pops died and he left him the house or whatever, so that's why he back out there. Well, before that, I don't have no friends out there. Like I got the OG, and then I know Tech. That's about it.
Shit. Obviously, it's been going good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
just to have that foundation with Technina, man, that says a lot, bro. Like you've been doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I mean. My hats off to you. You know what I mean? That's
Thank
why I
you,
was like
appreciate
today. You was like, I got the album. I'm like, what you want? You was like, man, shit, bro. What can you afford here, man? No problem with that.
it.
Hey, nigga, and I love the album too, man. Like that
Oh man,
that
thank you,
motherfucker bangs, man.
thank you. I appreciate it, bro.
Oh man.
There we go. What up, y'all?
Man, what's happening with you? Late on time, but never on duty.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
This nigga.
Well, man, man, you don't know how many
What
shows,
up, y'all?
bro. Me and this nigga done ran to. Like, as soon as we get off the stage, we jumping in the cars, starting down the street. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
What up, Jones? What's good with you, man?
Oh man, I'm good, man. Just chilling. That's about
Okay.
it. What you been up to?
Yeah, man. Same old thing. Just living this life, man.
That's what's
You
up, man. Still up in the LV, huh?
Oh yeah, man. North LV. A little bit
Yeah,
away from all the
that's that's what
nonsense.
it's about. That's what it's about.
He
Right.
used to be from the South, but now, yeah.
I stayed down there for a couple of years. Spent a few years down there. When my son was born, I had to bounce though. I wasn't about to raise him over there.
Yeah, nah, no doubt. I ain't even mad at you, fam. Not on that one.
Yeah, man. It's all about Northtown all day, man.
Right. Right.
I don't know about that. I'm from the double X, man.
Where
I'll
K-Mac
be in
at?
the trenches with this shit every day,
I'm already knowing.
man. Yeah, I got love for all my people out here, man. As long as we out here
Yeah,
getting right, man, and trying to live right, man, shit. Everything else is uncivilized, man. I don't know what they doing, dude.
I got a question. I got a
What's that?
question for you. What made you leave Dago, man?
What made me leave the town?
Yeah, what made you leave Dago?
Honestly, I had already been out here 2000. That was 2002. I came out here with Pops. I came out here for an electrical job, right? So
Man,
back then, Raashan, you already know I was on my. I ain't gonna speak too much, you know what I'm saying? But I was on my grit, my
yeah,
grind, of course.
right.
So what had happened was that I wanted to be more of a responsible parent for my son,
Mm,
and I knew that the cost of living down in San Diego was too fucking high.
Oh yeah, I feel it. I
Hell yeah,
feel it.
California ain't no joke.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and fam, you know, shit, Jones, you done been out to the land too. You know how the rent is out there. Motherfuckers paying $2,000 for a hole in the wall.
Yeah,
Hell,
yeah, no doubt. But I'm gonna just say, man, that's boy, well, them some of the most finest Mexican girls I've ever seen. Boy,
Because
boy.
Bonita,
hey, you already know, nigga, you can't get no more south of the border than where you at. You come down to the town. You gonna see
Right,
them all,
right,
bro. You gonna see
right,
them all.
right.
Jump on the trolley, you gonna see it, man.
No doubt, for
right?
real.
So, but on the real, I came out here like in 2002. I did that job, and this was when the economy was real good out here. So you had places
Hmm.
that are no longer up anymore. I mean, $99 move in, 2 bedroom, 635, 675 for a 2 bedroom back then. That
Yeah,
was
I
what
remember.
2002.
Yeah.
I told my dad when I got home. I said, "Look, I'm finna figure it out. I'm finna stack up some dough, right?
Uh,
I'm gone. Where you going, man? I'm getting the hell up out of here.
right.
Let me find a $99 move-in special in San Diego.
They ain't got that
I ain't never seen it.
990.
I ain't never seen it in all my 42 years.
Shit, when I moved out here, I had never seen a washer and dryer inside of a nigga apartment. I never seen that before till I came out to Vegas.
You know
That's
that?
just
Are you
regular.
serious?
Yeah, I never, when I was living in LA or living in the Valley, I had many apartments. I never seen no washing machine inside the apartment. You always had to go to the laundromat or either go to that raggedy complex one. You know what I'm saying? You know, the little one to be in the complex and eat
Hey,
the
or
quarters.
somebody else's complex. You going
Right.
in there washing clothes. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's what got me out here, man. And I mean, ever since then, man, I've just been staying diligent and actually it ended up being more favorable in my favor than I thought it was. Like I said, I came out here on some hustling shit, and I ended up really getting established back into the workforce. And I mean, shit, I came out here the first week, I had 3 jobs, didn't know which one to take.
Right, right.
That was back then, so you know.
I feels it. Yeah, but you know, Denver, man, Denver is getting up there, man. They getting up there. They almost there.
I
I
heard,
love it out there.
like I said, old girl I was dealing with, have relations with out from out there. She said it's nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's great. It's just yeah, I love Denver, man. Right now, yeah, I'm in Denver, but I'm going to move to Springs, man. Colorado Springs is it's a little
Colorado
bit
Springs is
cheaper.
dope.
Yeah,
I definitely been out there, man. Me and Zeke went and did a show out there one day a couple years ago, and damn, it was so dope, man. We were staying at this little hostel, and they gave us bikes, right? So like just regular bicycles and shit. So we riding around the city, up and down the hills and shit like that.
right.
All in Colorado, it's like every other street. Behind the street, it'd be like a river and shit. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It'd be like nature right there inside of the city and shit, which is
Oh yeah,
great.
no, that's Colorado Springs for you. I'm
Right.
like with Denver, it's more like the nature. You gotta like drive outside of the city
Okay.
to get to the nature. You know, it's
So
mostly
you
city.
more or less inland into the city versus being like in suburbia.
No, me, I rather. That's what I said. I might go to Springs, man. Cause Springs, the nature is in the city and outside of the city. It's like right there, but like Denver, you gotta like drive just a little outside just to get to it. You know.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah. I can dig it, man. I love it out there, man. The people are so nice and shit, man. In Denver and Colorado Springs, man. As far as I could tell from being a tourist, everybody was cool as hell, man. And
Right.
just the weather was great. You know, it had been like 20 something degrees or like -20 or something like that the week before. But when we was out there, it was like 30 something. So I can handle that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 25 right now.
It's 25
Ooh
degrees out
wee.
in that bitch.
Yeah.
Ooh wee. It's like
No.
hot out here.
Hold on. It's
Yeah,
hot.
hey, the armpits still kind
Like
of
80
tingling out
degrees or
here,
some
but
shit out here.
Dang, Vegas still ain't coming down, huh?
Vegas
nah,
don't play.
hey, look, it got cold. It's been getting cold for the past
Yeah, Vegas
about a
cold.
week. It's
It's
been, hey,
65 and shit.
it's been
Hey,
dipping down for like the past week though, bro.
hey, I'm gonna
And
tell
I
you.
mean,
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm like, this is my first winter out here, so like, a nigga ain't used to snow. So
really,
yeah, nigga is not used to snow at
Yeah,
all.
me
So
neither.
like, how
bro.
come the
So this is
first time?
like your first winter then, huh?
Yeah, ever.
Oh man, that's gonna be dope.
You
Especially if it's
don't know.
on Christmas.
No, my nigga, like that shit is like is it no, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful and everything,
Yeah,
but
but
nigga, after
Cold
a
with a
minute,
motherfucker,
you
yeah.
like, all right, I gotta go in the
go.
house. Like, this ain't no joke.
You gotta put on like 2, 3 jackets and shit, that type of
Mm,
shit. A sweater, a t-shirt, a undershirt, a jacket, all
Man,
that kind of shit.
Hey,
it's
what
crazy.
year
Oh yeah,
was?
my nigga, you should see how people drive on the freeway and that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can't see the ground, so everybody be making up their own lanes and shit.
Oh hell no. Fuck that.
It's
Man,
crazy, bro.
motherfucker,
Nigga was
I'm over
scared as
here,
shit on the
motherfucker.
freeway. Nigga scared as shit on the freeway. I'm like, what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on? I
hey,
can't see
see,
the lines on the road.
that's one thing I will refuse to do. I can drive in the rain all day if it's not too bad.
Right,
I done drove
right.
in some rain to the point where it's done made a nigga pull over like it's just coming down way too hard. Snow?
Right.
Oh nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I never did
He
that.
said, oh no.
Hell no. That's what's up. So what made you move out there though? Cause you grew up in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, but like, man, I'm just be real, man. I
Right.
just wanted something different.
Yeah.
And then our scene is not stable anymore. So
It
you
really don't
know,
even exist this year, man, to be honest with you.
yeah, it don't. I've been watching. Ain't nothing going on there.
Nothing, man.
Yeah,
We just had there was a party. Homie Jay Nice had a party a couple weeks ago, man. It was like I was seeing people. I was like, damn, I ain't seen your ass in like a year. Like, this is
It's
crazy because
been
we
literally a
would be
whole
out
year.
there every week. We would be out there every weekend,
right.
congregating with the same people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Doing the same shows here and there, always running into people. Sometimes it's been like a year since I've seen people. It's really wild, man.
yeah, that shit's crazy. Like this whole Corona shit. Hey, my nigga Yachty, man, that shit was so funny, bruh.
What?
Remember when back in
But I kind of hear this because
nigga,
I
nigga,
was probably too drunk that
nigga.
night. Nigga didn't really and fucked around and forgot.
No. It was back when the Corona shit like first hit. Like when they first started locking shit down. This nigga really left. This nigga left the city. That nigga said, "Nigga, I'm finna get on the highway." Nigga was out here.
I'm out.
That nigga was
I
on
can
a
dig it.
mission.
But shit, California probably worse than Vegas for this
Oh
Corona
yeah,
shit.
it's 10 times worse.
It is.
Yeah.
They finna shut it back down. I seen it like maybe about 3 weeks, no more than a month ago. That Riverside had went back into the purple, right? Which means it's bad.
Mhm.
And then we waiting on K-Mac. We should be getting on them, man. But and then I just seen some shit down in San Diego, L.A., Pomona. I'm like,
Mhm.
y'all just haven't figured it out. Like y'all don't know how to stay away from. I mean, come on, man. God damn, what does it take for you? Like, but then I've seen people do something like this. I've heard shit like this, like, oh, I know such and such that caught it, but they didn't die. But you mean to tell me you willing to play with your health like that? Come on now, man.
Yeah, it's not nothing to play with.
Man, get the hell out of here,
Man,
bro.
look, man,
I'm not playing with that shit.
That's it. Me, man, I don't believe the hype. I really don't. Yeah, I didn't. Man, look, man, y'all see, I'm still traveling around. I'm still
Right.
doing hella shit, and but the thing was, I think I caught it, but it was like back in November or some shit like
Oh
that.
shit! Like last year, you was sick as hell. Like you couldn't breathe. That's like the main symptom.
Yeah, and then it was something like, man, it felt like I got hit by a truck. Nigga was hella sweating and shit. I think I got it like early when they was first talking about it.
When it wasn't really supposed to be in the country yet, but it was still going around. People was getting it.
Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. That shit been spreaded. They just be like, oh my god, the first case is it? Nah, nigga, it been here. What you mean? They
Right.
just
Yeah,
trying to
that shit is
just
true. I
cover
know
it
a
up.
few people that had it and they was fucked up, man. Like, I know it's nothing to play with. I don't think if you young and healthy like any of us, you know what I'm saying, relatively healthy, it's not gonna really affect you too bad. You'll just be sick as fuck. But
Exactly.
it's really dangerous though for people that have underlying health conditions. I know
Yeah.
my band, at least like man, maybe 3 or 4 members of the band that had it, which was
Damn.
fucked up because we was all just kind of like not doing no rehearsals, not doing nothing like that. Then we did the show over off of Paradise Double Down. Next thing you know, everybody's sick and shit. I'm like, this is not the business, man. This is not the business. We stay
Hey,
away from everybody. I ain't been fucking with no bitches, nothing, man. Fuck that.
oh
Hey,
man, come
got
on,
me
man.
scared to go knock at one right now. Well, I don't know if she got it or not. Let her know that she knows she got it or not.
Every man, I don't know, man. Like just a lot of people just been staying in the house. When I got here to Denver, man, like people was they was kind of locked down a little bit tighter than Vegas, so like people still wasn't really out, but stuff was open, so like the roads was kind of empty and stuff. But
Yeah.
we were still moving around. I'd have been to Kansas City, but hey, y'all got to travel around and see how this shit been
I didn't see you
affecting these
moving
cities.
around this camp, man. I didn't
Yeah.
see you doing your thing. And see,
Hey,
that's what I'm
bro,
saying. Like, it's all
you
about,
got to see
your
it.
conscience.
Yeah, yeah, no, you got to see like one thing about this shit while I've been traveling around doing stuff. Like I've seen how this shit has affected cities around this damn country, and it's crazy. Like some cities don't give a damn. Some cities is like strict with it. Some cities is just alright. Like
Right.
everybody takes it differently. I know up in Missouri, boy, them little country towns outside of Kansas, they don't give a damn about no goddamn. All they say is, "Hey, just stay 6 feet." They ain't talking about no mask or nothing. They just say,
Right.
"Just
What?
stay 6 feet."
So they
Right.
Yeah,
not
they
even
like,
masking up out there, bro? Are you serious?
But they don't
yeah,
got the
man,
population though. Like I can dig it
exactly,
because they don't have the population
exactly,
like that.
Yeah, but
exactly,
I
It's
mean,
millions of people out in this city.
all it takes is one.
One
All it
person.
takes is just a
One
carrier.
person.
So even if you got a low population, you finna
Right.
knock a whole lot of them
You
down. And see, that's what I'm saying. People
right.
are not taking the right, proper precautionary measures to really, really enforce that shit. Because even you got to think about it like this: even with a mask on, and versus somebody who doesn't have a mask on, if you're talking up in the air, common
Right.
sense now. Come on now, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what is it gonna take for you to catch the shit? And then you're gonna be sitting up in the ICU unit
I
or
just
something.
try to take it serious, but I still get out and about. I definitely make sure I go, take a walk every day, go to the store every day, do all that kind of regular shit. But it's just, I would be down to go to events and shit like that. They just not really around. They just not really happening.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
yeah. Especially like you said, Jones, with everything being shut down right now. So that's affecting artists like me, all three of us. You know what I'm saying? And other people who do
yeah,
music in the industry. Even if jazz players, you're not really,
right,
you got jazz players that just really, really play instruments.
right,
Right.
right,
They not even getting on the mic. You know what I mean?
right,
But
right.
But they're
the good
affecting
thing about
lives.
it is that it's changing the game. So it's not about venues no more. It's not about these bars and these spots like that. Now I'm just seeing house parties. That's the shows I've been doing this year. Just house parties, pool parties, shit like that. That's outside. You know what I'm saying? People keeping space from each other and shit like that. Like, I think that's like the future. You know, we all gonna be doing house parties. We did a show out in the middle of the desert and shit, like that kind of shit.
Yeah,
That's the way to go now, I think.
That
Because who
was
knows when
dope,
these
too. I
venues
wish I
is
could
gonna
have
open
been
back
there.
up.
Right, I feel it. And one of my show, no, I think like one of my shows that got fucked up. The one that got fucked up that I really wanted to do was I was gonna come back to Vegas. It was in October. I was supposed to be opening up for Tom McDonald and Mad Child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that show got fucked up. That was a big one right there. But it's all good. I did a show with Jerry Robinson this year. So yeah,
How did,
Jerry.
how did, how
Jerry.
did that turn out?
Oh man, that motherfucker was lit.
Was it? Who was all there?
It was only like 100 people in the crowd, and like us as artists, they kept us in the back, and people that was working our merch, they was out there, with the people and everybody. We was in the back and stuff, and we came out, did our thing, killed it, and we
Hmm.
just kept it pushing. But now, hey, did y'all check out that Tech Nine live stream?
Nah,
I didn't
I
see the
didn't get
live
a
stream. I
chance.
just saw that you was connected with him again. That's
Oh
like
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
homie, huh?
Oh yeah, man, definitely, man. Yeah, it was his son's birthday, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, I was invited out to their little private dinner and stuff.
That's dope as hell.
Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah, no, I was sitting there. We was chopping it up earlier, and I was like, damn. I'm like, well, who got you back down into people, got you into music. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about his older homeboy, and then
Mm,
him getting lined up with Tech. And I was like, man, shit. Since I've been knowing you, you've been doing your thing ever since. So that's
right.
that's a, that's a positive right there. That's some people don't even get that chance. You know what I'm saying? You up there with the
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So
definitely, man. Just representing the city. That's all.
yeah,
Right. Shout out to Tech Nine, man. I remember, my family is from Kansas City. Both of my parents are from Kansas City, so I've
Right.
been out there many a time. But I'll never forget this one time I was out there at a club, right, like some downtown club, and Tech Nine came on. It was remember that song Jelly Sickle with E40?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that motherfucker. It started going up. I was like, oh shit, I'm in Kansas City at the club bumping Tech Nine.
hey, that
That's
motherfucker
a
do
memory,
dance
man.
too.
Right.
That's real. Like that's to see it in the home city. Everybody know Tech Nine, obviously in Vegas and all around the country. But to be in Kansas City and to see the club going up off a Tech Nine song was really something special, man.
Right, right, no doubt. Yeah, I went to go see Tech perform at the Ozarks, which is it's a town like 2 hours away from Kansas City,
Uh-huh.
and it's very rich. It's a luxury. This was like the most fanciest Tech Nine show I ever been to,
Huh.
because these niggas had a pool, they had the swim up bar, and had
Hmm.
food, and
Oh man,
yeah, and it was outside, and I think there was like 1,500 people there.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and yeah, man, they killed it. They rocked out, and then he did another one. I was actually gonna try to open up for him on the second show that he did in Missouri, but just everything was unorganized with that, so I kind of just left it alone.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, and I talked to Tech. Yeah, when we went to the dinner or whatever, that was like a week before. I think like a week or two before the live stream he did.
Hmm.
Yeah, that show is pretty dope. They did a live stream. They built the stage and everything. It was pretty dope.
How'd you end up meeting Tech and connecting with him in the beginning?
Well, with Tech Nine, man, like I think around it was 2017, and I was doing a lot of like IG videos and stuff, and was just
Mm-hmm.
like giving life advice and shit, and then of course just doing my music. And then one day he found me.
Sound right.
Yeah, he found me. Like he took one of my little inspirational videos and he reposted it on his Instagram. And from there, I was like, "Oh shit, that's dope." So of course, I told him thank you and stuff. But I just go on living my life, still
Right.
doing what I need to do. And then finally, Lacey, y'all remember Lacey? She
Yep. Shout out to Lacey.
came, yeah, she came to me and she wanted me to be on the Strange Music Street team.
Mm-hmm.
So I joined the team, and then he came out. I'll never forget. It was 2018 on Cinco de Mayo, which is May
Wasn't that
5th.
the House of Blues show?
Yeah, at the Planet Tour,
Mm-hmm.
and that day. So yeah, I just wanted to tell them thank you for reposting my video and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And how come right when I came downstairs, because we got in a meet and greet or whatever. So we go downstairs, and right when I hit the floor coming down the stairs, he looked, he pointed, he's like, I knew that was you. And I'm like, and I'm looking like, what the fuck? And then he was like, yeah, man, what's cracking? I was like,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
me? Like, who you talking to? Me? Hey,
yeah,
K-Mac, what up, bro?
oh, what's going on with you, brother? Yeah, but
What it do?
I was like, hey, you know me? He was like, yeah, you the Jones, ain't you? And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man. He said, I've been watching your videos, man. He said, you're a very bright young man and you talented, man. I was like,
Hey,
thank you.
man, that's some that's deep ass shit,
Hey,
man.
that
That
street
just
team was
mean
popping though, man. Shout out to that Strange Music street team of
yeah,
that era. You, Lacey, Zeke, Tanya, right?
Yeah.
Was Jazz there yet?
Jazz. Nah, he wasn't there yet.
He came later, yeah. But that was like, I was like, damn, look at the homies over there. That's what's up, man.
man,
Yeah,
that's
most
It's to see
definitely.
such a small circle be involved in something that's that big. You know what I mean?
right.
Right,
You
right,
know, it's
right.
like it wasn't strangers. It's like I look at that street team, I'm like, damn, I know everybody well that's on there, which is dope.
Shit, I was out there putting out posters with y'all, for y'all.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We was out there promoting. I had all kind of strange music promotion in the backseat of the Crown Vic. Man, we was out there with y'all. Hey,
Right, right,
man,
right.
that shit is, man, like, that's really, really inspirational. You know what I'm saying? And to just to give a food for thought for upcoming artists that's out there. Like, this is a man that never sold out, and he came from the bottom up. I mean, literally, just because your content is good, you're speaking about good things. You know what I'm saying? You got the good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Good
Right.
nature. You know what I'm talking about? And believe it or not, you never know who catches on.
Right,
You
right.
never believe it.
Well,
Hey,
we
let me
got
go.
we got somebody new that joined the Zoom meeting right here. Shout out to the We Tribe to Great in the building. What's up, bro?
Yeah, yeah, we had to finish it out. Tried to grade in the
What it
building,
do?
man.
What it do,
Excited
man?
to
Up
see
in here, man.
Yeah, you already
Yes,
know. You
sir,
already
man.
know.
You already know, man. Type to great or
Where
better
you headed
known as
to?
Mac.
Yeah, you all in the
Yeah, man.
car
How
already?
y'all
Where you
doing,
headed
man?
to?
you.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling on a Saturday, man. It's good to wake up on a Saturday and not have to go be on this grinding out and about and just wake up and enjoy this sunshine a little bit.
Oh yeah, you already know. Real talk,
Man,
man.
man. Tribe, we was talking about how with all this pandemic and stuff that happened, and you know what I mean, and the effect on artists right now. You know what I'm saying? Those who don't even rap. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how like you do music, and then the places that you're doing the music, they're not shutting down. They're closed. So pretty much right now, as anybody that's an artist, man, like you really, really got to put in your own footwork. You got to get out there, and you might have to do a live or two. And, you know what I'm saying? Become the venue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
that's the future.
You know, and apply yourself to supply your wealth, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's like, you know, the verses, you know, I thought that was, you know, definitely a good thing for, you know, for artists. And we probably should see more from the locals, you know, more locals doing some verses, you know, to get their music out there, you know, and get heard, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a couple going on, but not enough. We should have them popping like every month, right? Like,
I'm popping. Yeah. Hey, that might be something to think about. But yeah.
Hey, we all got the connections and the network, huh? To make it happen.
No doubt.
Yeah,
I remember you was doing a battle. Have you been getting into the battle thing? You was battling Homie Diamond one day.
You know, that was something new for me. You feel me? As far as the battle, always loved the battle scene, all that, but I never really got into it. But I'm a writer, so I was like, hey, that's something I could do. You know, if we can write, you know. So I got into it, and you know, and I'm still looking forward to, you know, doing some more battles and even setting some shit up myself. You know, because you know the battling is something that, you know, that people look forward to, you know, to checking out, you know, and then that open their ears up to the artist, you know, to say, all right, let me see what he's talking about now, you know.
I feel it. I always enjoy watching and listening to it. I wouldn't want to really battle. I'm not that cutthroat on these niggas like that. You got to really get into their feelings and hurt them niggas hard a little bit.
Oh yeah,
and I might say something to have a motherfucker want to pull a gun out or something.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I done seen some battles that I'm like, that couldn't be me, you know. So
right.
Yeah.
You know, people motherfuckers, hey, and it's been many times in different situations where you done seen situations after a rap battle, man. And, you know, motherfucker done pulled the boogeyman out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be lyrical content. At the end of the day, you supposed to, you know, come out like men and shake hands, be like, yeah, you got that. So I know next time I run across you, I'm about to come through it and scrape your skin this time.
Yeah. See, I think with the battling, I think it's like a unwritten agreement that should, you know, already that most already know that, hey, it's gonna be some low blows. You feel me? It's gonna be some real low blows, you know. So, you know, because like me, like you said, I couldn't stoop that low. I can't talk about nobody's kids, you know, or none of that part. I can't do. You feel me?
Right.
That's the part I'm just not.
But that's how niggas do.
Yeah.
They get out there talking about their mama.
Yeah, you feel me? And, you know, like, you know, we've been having mama jokes, you feel me? But when you say what you gonna do to a nigga kids, you really touch a whole nother subject. You feel me? So, and I done seen it like, oh wow, they wanna go there, you know. But yeah, man, you know. But I'm definitely still looking into that, you know. Still looking forward to getting it popping with whoever, you know, because it's that's like me and Mr. Krim, we had a battle, you know, because they didn't have nobody else to put up against each other, so we had a good battle, you know. That was something, you know.
That's right. Yeah, I saw that one too.
Yeah,
that was the one the homie Idol put up, right? Idol.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. That's the homie, man.
Yeah.
And that's dope. You know, it's crazy. You know, me and Raashan been doing music for years, even before the venues have popped up. Well, Rashawn's been doing music for years. I've been doing engineering, and I've done verses and, you know, hooks for niggas for years. And, you know, it's just crazy. Like now that at this plateau we had, you know, putting in all that work. You know what I mean? Jones, he done put in work too. So, you know, see everything coming ahead and seeing the repercussions and the fruits of your labor, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the part, you know, that we got to get to, man. You feel me? That I'm trying to get to, because I done put in a lot of work too. You feel me? I've been, you know, putting in work in this rap game for a long time. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
you
most
know?
definitely.
You know, so I could say I wrote my first rap in 92. You feel me? I wrote my first rap in 92, and I didn't get into the studio until 96. That was my first time in the studio in 96.
Holding that craft.
You know, and I didn't drop a project until 2001, 2002. You feel me?
Right.
So that lets you know, especially back then, you know, it wasn't easy to just get in no studio. You feel me? You had to really know somebody and really put in some work, you know.
Yeah, back in the
get in
90s
there.
when I was a teenager, we used to have managers and all kind of shit, man. We
Yeah,
used to
you have to
travel,
have,
go
you
out of
had
state to
have
go to
all
the
that.
studio. Shit that sound crazy nowadays, but that's
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
was.
Yeah, you
That's
just
how it
couldn't
was.
slip into the studio and do no music. That's just what
Nah, you
happened at
couldn't just
all.
pop up.
Nah,
You ain't
Uh,
just popping up, you know.
you
You
can't
had to
just jump
go
out of
somewhere
bed and hit
studio
up the
somebody.
computer.
Yeah.
Jones, what was the
Yeah.
first time you ever laid down the track, bro?
It was 2005. Yeah, it was like 2005.
It was 05.
Yeah,
Then how long have you been rapping before that? Before you actually like got down?
boy, man, I've been rapping my whole life, really. Like I think I started rapping like at 8 years old, man, and
Right.
I ain't record shit till I was like 16. But yeah, I always put it down. And yeah, for y'all don't know, I used to be a battle rapper. I used to battle rap professionally,
I was
man.
gonna ask you if you've been into a battle rap. I know you have. Like I had. We used to do this shit at fucking school back in the days, like during like lunchtime.
Yeah. That ain't the same though.
But nah.
Niggas clowning at lunchtime. That ain't the same. These niggas cutthroat in this battle scene, man.
Yeah, man, I was
Motherfuckers
on
had to be
A-Hat.
careful what they had said.
On A-Hat, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
I was
official.
on A-Hat.
that's competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was on A-Hat. And, yeah, when matter of fact, I was part of that whole growth and OD to do that on the league. That's my boy. He just got a YouTube award for A-Hat just the other day. And yeah, man, I battle niggas out here, California, Washington, Utah. I've been to a lot of places battling people. And it's crazy because the home base was out in Vegas, and then like some of the biggest battle rappers wanted to battle, and A-Hat just to come to Vegas because a lot of niggas never been there before, you know. So you know, it's just a lot of. I was in that scene for a while, man, but I got out of it because I wanted to focus on music.
Yeah, you did say you was looking for something different, change of life. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there having a conversation with one of the homeboys the other day, and I said, you know, I told him, you know, just to, you know, mark, you know, food for thought. I said, man, you know, if a person doesn't change, how can you expect good to even happen for you if you don't make change for the good? You know what I mean? So it's just like some people, they get up repetitive every day, they do the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different end result. You know what that's the definition of, right? That's the definition of insanity. So,
Yeah, basically.
you know, doing something over and over and over again and then you expect a different end result, you know, it's not gonna happen, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
You know, same thing
Man.
with Raashan, like, you know, I've asked him questions. K-Mac, I know you probably gonna get through the same shit. Like, damn, why am I still going through this shit?
So why am I what?
Why am I still going through the same old shit?
Hey, man.
With the
I don't know. I've been seeing shit grow.
Just with anything in general, and then you know, you like, damn, it still ends up the same old fucking way. You know what I'm talking? Hey, you know what I'm talking about, bro?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Put a few situations to that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I've seen though, like as far as the music, because I've been doing, you know, I wrote my first rap probably 91, 90, 91, something like that. But it was to New Jack Hustler by Ice-T instrumental. That's how old school that shit was. But what I know nowadays, the last few years, I've been doing these shows and, you know, Triple B's and House of Blues and all this kind of shit like that. And the thing that changed it, man, is just to expand. Like Jones will tell you about that. He's always everywhere, you know. As soon as you get outside of your own little area, that's when shit's gonna open up. Because inside your little area, nothing's gonna happen really.
That's gonna happen.
your name and be solid, but you still gotta grow, you know.
You gotta grow. Yeah, you gotta grow.
Learn
For
to
sure.
grow.
Everybody always talking about support and shit. They're like, oh, the homies don't support and the family don't support it. But it's like, fuck them. Like, that's not your fans. You go
That's
get you
not
some
your fans.
fans.
Yeah, go get your fans. Not real
Let your
shit.
homies be your homies. You know, let your family
Yeah.
be your family. There's
Yeah.
family shit they can do for you. They don't need to be your fans too. That's putting a lot on people as far as I'm concerned. You know,
Yeah.
find you some fans.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel
and like
you.
you said, yeah, you got to get out. Got to get out to get that.
Yeah.
You know? So,
And just
yeah.
like John was like
Yeah.
that, you had made that move. So that pretty much, that's pretty much equivalent to, what brought me into a different part of my life. And then plus I already knew that eventually one day I was gonna have a transition, whether if I was wanted to happen or not, it was going to happen. And I had to be in position. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I went on and made that move and went on and did what I had to do to go and put myself in that position. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
just sat down and humbled myself. Be like, you know what? What's gonna help me get there? Oh, I gotta go down here and just go fill out some simple paperwork. All right, cool. I'm with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's levels and steps to all this shit, man. Just gotta take the step to that shit. Get to, what you're trying to get to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
most definitely.
It's always gonna be a transition. Cause matter of fact, I'm working on a new song right now. It's called "Half Famous." That's how I'm feeling right now. And
Yeah.
but I was just talking about all the growth that I've been through to get where I am.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like right now I feel like I'm halfway there. So
Yeah.
but yeah, man, like one of the what did I say? Like one of the lines when I said what did I say? I said local scene didn't think I would get past you. 3 years later, a nigga on his own masters. If you move slow, I gotta move faster. People be thinking that I made it was a disaster. Like
Bars.
I said it faster than that, but
Yeah.
Right.
but that's one of the lines that I said on there. So yeah, for real though, like let's look. We can all be honest. Like when we first started doing this rap shit, like we just wanted to make records. We just wanted people to like us and all of this. And at first you don't like when you first get in. Of course you dream big until you start going through shit. As soon as you start going through shit, then you stop dreaming so big because shit is not coming so easily.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you remember back in the days when everybody wanted a deal and shit. Like we see
Yeah,
niggas
man.
TV and
I used
shit.
to look at them contracts and whack ass 7-year standard contracts and shit. Remember them motherfuckers?
Yeah, all working, no play.
All work and no play, no money.
5 album deal, huh?
Right. 5 albums in 7 years, and
Yep.
don't get
Hey,
paid till you recoup.
And they not gonna drop the second one for you.
No.
You
no.
gotta put it out yourself.
Yeah.
But the thing is, yeah, I thank God I never signed no contract, man.
Right. Yeah, because the
I
world
don't know
changed.
why.
It changed now. Music is different now. You know what I'm saying?
Even
Like, you had to do that back, 10, 15, 20 years ago. You had to. Otherwise, nobody's going to hear your music unless you got that supreme E42 short hustle.
Right.
yeah,
The average nigga just got to go out there, get you a deal. Otherwise, nobody's ever going to hear you. But it's not like that nowadays. We got the internet,
right.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, though. So one thing about not just the Vegas local scene, but all local scenes, what you see a lot is since everybody knows each other, you see a lot of interpersonal beef and tension and shit like that between people. But like with you, K-Mac, with you, Jones, like I never seen y'all really having issues with people. I see y'all navigating all different scenes and different people without ever sinking to no personal level. I'm just wondering, is that something that's conscious? Do you think that's just a personality thing, or is that something that you do on purpose?
It's definitely something I do on purpose, you know. I definitely feel like, you know, together we all can win. But I always been, you know, always just been like that, you know, when it comes to the music, like, you know, because I like music. I'm a fan of music, rather whoever it come from. You feel me?
Right.
So I think first and foremost, that's my thing, is to listen to see if you got some good music. You feel me? So
Right.
if you got some good music, then off top, I gotta support you. You feel me? So that's what it is with me. And then with, you know, with when it comes to other artists, like, you know, I feel like my only competition is the ones that's already making millions off this shit, the Jay-Z's and the, you know, and the big ones. So, you know, I could never see no other local artists as, you know, my competition, or to where I'm like, oh, I got to knock them down. You feel me? To get up where I got to get, you know, but that's how I look at it, you know?
That's what's up.
As far as with me, man, I'm just naturally a cool ass nigga. That's all. That's all it is with me, you know. But it's like I've gotten to some female type shit. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
in one situation, I was in it too.
Yeah. You said what?
I said, I'm thinking of one situation, I was in it too, but we ain't gonna speak on that.
Yeah, no.
Stupid, boy.
No, for real though. Like, you know, hey, man, you know, hey, man, that's the only thing that you get into. You know, I've got
that shit 1,000, man.
Yeah, I've got into some female drama, you know, or whatever, but. Yeah, like you said, we ain't gonna get the.
Well, man, wait, I'm on here. I don't know. So, what was it, man? Fuck it.
No, man, no.
Look, he said,
nah, man.
I'm just fucking with you. The nigga was mad about the female or what? We ain't gotta go deep. Okay,
no. Okay, so it was two situations that I had got it, and it wasn't really like, it wasn't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was dicking down two females that was friends. They found out about the shit. That was about it.
Yeah.
And then
they should already known. Look.
Right. And then,
but yeah, real talk.
But then I had there's one of the other local rappers out there got mad because I was talking to his chick, and it wasn't even in that fashion. It was just, you know how niggas, they get one female and they go crazy and they they lock their feelings around that one female. My nigga, they belong to everybody, man. Like,
especially in Vegas, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know,
they don't know. It's just their turn, man.
Right.
People gonna have that off in them, man. You gotta see what I'm saying. Like, they'll fuck around and get butt hurt behind some simple shit. This simple shit, hey, man. Like you said, she belongs to the world, man. That's public property, man. You dig? So
I love that.
But what it is, you know, so that we're not getting disrespectful on the females real quick, I'll just say that what it is a lot of times, especially out here in this city, man, you got people that just like to live free, man. And so a lot of these females out here just living. They're gonna do whatever they want to do, and they're gonna do it with you. They're gonna do it with me.
But see, this was always our thing, though. When, you know, females used to be honest, even the ones that used to get around like that. You feel me? Now they cut though, like, you know, and I gotta blame us, gotta blame some niggas. You feel me? I mean, you know. Like me, I'm honest with all my females. I let them know, hey, baby, I'm gonna do this. You know, hey, I'm gonna bring her over. You know, you trying to fuck with it with us or not? You feel me? But and that's probably how most niggas should be. You feel me? And it'll be more easier on the niggas that just want to love one female. You feel me? You know, because females are doing the niggas dirty, just like we've been doing doing females dirty for the longest. You know?
You know? What it is that people don't like lies. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the sex. It's not about who you fuck with. It's about the lying. So as long as you just keeping it real and being an honest individual, then none of that shit is really gonna fall back on you.
Man, I don't want to dig too deep in this subject, man. I know I know female nature too well, bro. Like, these bitches don't want look. These females don't want you to lie, but then they'll lie.
Yeah.
They don't. women are walking contradictions. I'm gonna just keep it at that.
That's facts.
Well, you know, I put it to you like this: it takes two to tango. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
no doubt.
once Adam told Eve, Adam told Eve that once he bit the piece of the fruit, he said he didn't like this. You know what I'm saying? He got me to, and then I was already told not to go and even bite this. So, you know, I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said,
you
can't blame
it's a cold
one.
world now.
Mac, like you said, you can't blame one without the other. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I know some cutthroat, real.
It's mostly them.
It's
It's
out
mostly
there,
them.
and you know,
It's mostly them, you say?
It's mostly. I'm gonna tell you. No. I'm gonna tell you why though. Cause look, check this out. Look, if a nigga do something to a female, like lie, cheat, do whatever, and we get caught or whatever, what we gonna do? We gonna take accountability, right? And we gonna say, you know, sorry, do whatever we do, you know what I'm saying? At least be honest about it and this and that. And women can't handle the truth. I don't care what nobody say. They cannot handle the truth. Even if it hurts me, and then you say it, and then they want to kill you.
Then they blow up.
But check this out. If a woman get caught cheating or doing anything like, it's justified. They don't take accountability. They don't do nothing. They
It's
justify
back on the
the
dude, right?
whole
The dude
situation.
wasn't doing this business. You know, the dude wasn't taking care of his
It's
business.
your fault. No matter what, it's your fault.
Facts.
That's true. I
That's
don't fall for that though.
Don't make me dig. Don't make me dig too deep.
No, you know, we all on the same. We all know the same. We all on the same height. But like I said, we don't want to go too deep on them. You know.
Everything is just what it is. You know, that's what I said. They walk in contradictions.
Yeah. That's fact. Yeah, we can get off of that though, because we don't got to talk about nothing too personal, being that this is a public forum. But I mean, that's something that's important though, because like, how did the conversation start? It started by talking about rap and interpersonal issues between rappers and shit, and then we get to the females because that's gonna be the main one.
But look, that's a good topic, because let me tell you this: nowadays, the rap is controlling these females' brains. Yeah. You feel me? They want to listen to what the niggas saying and think they on what the niggas is talking about.
Right.
You feel me? So what all we rapping about, what the niggas talking about, and how we doing females and doing this and all that, I see it in them. They own this, they on that. You feel me? That's what they own. You know?
That's true. And they've been on that. But now it's like, now they public with it, right? Now they making songs about it. Now they out there on Facebook and telling their homies about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It used to be different. Now
that's because you know how you say, like, you know, women, they listen to what niggas saying. Now guess what? We have those women we have women that converted into those niggas, which you have Cardi B, you have Megan Thee Stallion, you have
what I mean. That's
like
exactly
they call Megan Megan Thee Stallion they call Megan Thee Stallion the female Pimp C.
Nigga, and I'm gonna just iterate this.
Not fucking close.
No, it ain't close, but that's who she inspired by though.
Yeah.
So she could do.
I don't know. Pimp C had game.
Yeah, his game was and that's what I mean when I say not close, because of what he was talking about. It's a whole different direction.
Yeah, he had a whole different level of game. Not to mention, he did all them beats.
But see,
you know, I didn't know that.
The game that Megan and them is giving out is they think they pimping niggas. You feel me? The way they look at it is that's how they pimping niggas. You feel me? And you know, and so I guess so. You know, because that's really how these bitches is thinking.
But are they really pimping? Are they really pimping? Probably not.
They know they not, but they like, as long as I get over, as long as I get over on a nigga, even if it's $1, I finesse them, and that's what I don't like, you know, and that's the message that they send.
But here's the fact: so she want to be on her nigga shit and say, just hypothetically, call me over and do the business, and then I got to go. You haven't hurt my feelings, baby girl. That's what I wanted in the first place.
In the first
you ain't get over on me.
Let me knock that ass down. I'm good.
I'm good.
On the set,
And that's what I don't be tripping like then in the bitch talking about fucking the homie.
I got my own paper, bitch.
On everything. But see, and that's the thing though. They stray away from us, the niggas that already got their paper, you feel me? Because they can't run the nigga that got paper, you feel me?
Right.
You know?
Hey, you know what I once had a veteran who told me once now I ain't gonna call the bitch a veteran.
Nigga said a veteran, no.
The bitch had mileage on her. Let me tell you this much, right? The bitch had mileage on her, right? So and the bitch used to come check her in and come fuck with me at my job, right? So I told the bitch, I said, well, what is it about niggas that, you know, of my stature that you don't fuck with, right? But she knowing it is. She know what it is. Come on now. She like, first of all, you're independent. Second of all, you already self-established. Third of all, I already know what you're about.
I ain't got a house I could kick you out of.
Nigga, that part, right? Basically what she telling me.
Yeah.
She like, nigga, the only thing, basically, she already know what it is. The only thing I can do is pay you. And see, and the cold thing about it is, even Sugar Free said, man, a good hoe, man, know when to shut the fuck up. A good hoe know when she run across, another good nigga. And the cold thing about it is, she got hoe cake sitting in the background, baby daddy and all.
Right.
This nigga ain't pimping. Nigga, she sending herself.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, there's always something behind the lines where a motherfucker be like, goddamn, this bitch right here, this $1 million bitch.
Right.
And I know she
without the game
fucked up shit. And the bitch got game though, cause she recognized it though, right?
I look at it like this, man. Look,
Bitches
you know,
like that, tuck they tail and run fast as a motherfucker.
Right. No, but then also you got these girls, they have these unrealistic expectations. And they ain't doing nothing for their damn self. Like they talking about, oh, you need to buy me a Birkin bag. You need to, bitch. If you can't buy it for yourself, it makes me think I can do
buy it for you.
You can't buy a Glad bag. You can't even buy your own damn Glad bag.
You can't buy a purse.
No, you can't have a $500 purse with nothing in it. That's just the fact.
Yeah, nothing in it. It's facts. You feel me? But it's just backwards.
That's her fault for getting distracted, even trying to go and get a $500 purse in the first place. So
go get you a $20 purse and put $480 in it. How about that?
Right. She better figure that part out. And the other half, she better have that shit already down and packed. Nigga, come on now. You know, and my thing about it is that this is where it's coming to right now. You got dudes out here that'll run across the broad like that, right? And really not know that this type of bitch, she really ain't about shit. You know what I mean? She ain't trying to uplift the nigga or nothing.
Hey.
You already coming running with the bag in your hand. Nigga, you done fell a victim. How you think all these little high profile broads is getting over on these high profile ass dudes? The dude from the Browns, I ain't gonna throw his name out, but one of the broads from what's his name over there on the East Coast. You know, I ain't gonna throw no names out, but nigga, she threw him out there up under the bus. Oh, he like taking brown showers and all this old kind of. I'm like, come on now, yeah, man. What the hell is this?
Who does that?
I mean,
who in the hell does that, bro?
Who does that?
Man. Yo, man, who does that? Who in the hell does that, bro? It gets exposed like that.
And that goes back around to why they don't fuck with real niggas. You feel me?
Because they got
enough of that shit.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Matt. That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
You know? There's so much of that shit going on, and they could hide behind, closed doors with that bullshit,
Yeah. Plus, I'm old school, man. So my mentality is different, man. Shout out to Pimp C and Too Short and these dudes like that back in the day. That gave me a different perspective. So I never call myself a pimp. I'm not out here pimping nothing like that. But when it comes to to keeping a guard on emotions and controlling situations and things like that, man, that's just my nature. That's what I learned. Nowadays, they call that shit misogynist, or they call it toxic masculinity, shit like that. I don't believe in none of that shit, man. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying?
It
Trust
is
no
what it
bitch.
is.
Trust no bitch. And I just stay on that.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
is what it is, bro. But
you know,
yeah, man.
I can't change that. That's just in me, you know. So when I'm looking at a situation, that's how I see it. That's the perspective. I can be
Look at
compassionate and all that, but like in the back of my mind, it's like I always know how to control the wall that's in between. I can't never be a simp or a sucker for love ass nigga. I'm just, it's not in me. You know what I mean?
yeah, beta male.
Shit.
Yeah, but yeah. But anyway, hey man, I wanted to ask y'all, like, since like through the last year, what do you think of the Vegas scene? Like, honestly, the Vegas scene through,
As far as hip hop, or
hip
just
hop,
music in
yes.
general.
As far as the hip hop, like, what do you think?
I
Like,
think.
how you think the scene is carrying itself?
Well, here's the thing that I think is the problem, and I didn't realize it till I joined the band and I started to see the band scene and the house scene and how they get down, and it
Right.
put the rap scene in a different perspective to me, right?
Mhm.
So, like in the band scene, like there's one scene, bro. Like all the bands will be on one flyer, all at one house, doing one party, and all the fans is all at that party. In the hip hop scene out here in Vegas, nigga, it's about 10 different scenes out here. It's niggas that's famous and they with a group of people that we ain't never heard of. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Right.
got their scene over here on the east side. These niggas got their scene over here on the west side. These other niggas got a scene going on somewhere else, and they not connected. And so they all small. So we all end up doing shows for 15 people. You know what I'm saying? Because there's 4 different shows on at the same time. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm back in there.
Yeah. Hey, the question was, what do you think about the hip hop scene right now? What's going on in Vegas? Tri?
At least the last year.
It's the last year, yeah.
Man, quiet,
Yeah, man.
very quiet. Shit. As far as anybody getting any looks, anything heard. And shit, it's a lot of artists, but I don't really, I've just been listening, trying to see who,
Right.
who really got it. As far as one of the known artists that I do listen to out here that's been popping for a little bit, that I guess a lot of people don't fuck with, but I listen to him. What's his name? D Cross.
Oh,
Okay,
D-Cross,
yeah,
that's like my brother, man.
yeah, he dope.
Yeah, he got a little, he got a little buzz, outside of Vegas, and then, because one of the artists that can, probably get it lit, but that's one that I do fuck with for sure, that I've been listening to for a minute,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
And then the local
D-Cross.
scenes, the shows, all the shows I always go to, it's always a lot of dope artists, but, as far as the buzz,
It's just too much. It's too much going on. Especially back in 2019, it'll be 4 or 5 hip hop shows in a weekend or on the same day. Like you can't do it like that. Like everybody needs to come together. Like it needs to be some kind of unity under hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Not under your side of town, not under this or that, but just under hip hop. Because that's how the other bands is doing it. And I didn't know this. I had no idea until I started doing these shows with a band. I play in like a reggae band, and we go do rock shows. We go do fucking hip hop shows. We go do all these different shows, and it just be people there. It'd be hundreds of people there because that's where the show is instead of 5 different shows. You know what I'm saying?
No, real talk.
Look,
And then like I was gonna say, I think some ways possible, somebody got to holler at somebody that's running these big shows, like at Dre's, that bring all the big artists and all that out here, to get some local artists in there with, to get some good looks with, with some of them. You feel me? To get the people that look at the big artists to say, all right, well, damn, it is some good talent out here. Let me check them out too. And somehow, sometimes that's how you got to do it. Got to bring them big artists you know, bring them big artists through, and then still showcase the small artists, you know.
Yeah, the locals
that's what
open
we
up
used to
for
do
them.
in Northern Cali, you know. We'd bring the Bay Area artists out there, but still let the main artists, you know, get they shine on. You know, the local artists get they shine on, so people can see, like, all right, they rubbing elbows with people that's really in the industry, you know, really doing something, you know, but they still from right here where we at, where we can still, you know, reach out and touch them, you know.
Yeah, the thing about the strip and hip hop, there's a long history. Probably Jones know, because I know Jones was out here at this time, and Yadie was probably just coming out here when I did. But there was this situation where there was this dude who they say was a rapper, a local rapper, and he shot some cops. This is like back in 2003 or something like that. Remember that?
About that? Yeah.
And whether it's true or not, the effect was that they stopped doing hip hop on the strip. Period. Now we're talking about almost 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
But the first hip hop show I seen on the strip was like in March. Since then,
and I remember the one, like, I think it was last year or the year before when they had the one with Mozzie and them, on the strip, and they really didn't even let the show really go on, you know, but it was on the strip, you know. So I was like, yeah, it ain't too many, you know.
It don't really talk. Now it does for big artists, like obviously Tech Nine and people like that can get shows at House of Blues and shit like. But as far as local artists, like, no, the strip was off limits for like the last 15, 16, 17 years, which is wild.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You know, and it's crazy because, you know, a lot of people, when they come into town and they hear about the locals, you know, that rap, they be looking forward to it being somewhere on the strip, you know. They like, oh, well, if I want to go check one out, you know, they thinking it's gonna be somewhere near the strip, you know.
And it's not. It's not. Shout out to Town and Groove. They just did the first hip hop show over at House of Blues, the B-side House of Blues, you know, the small stage over there. And that was like in March, and a lot of dope rappers. I'm trying to remember who was all there. I don't know.
Was that the one? Was that the one when they was trying to mix all the hood artists with the juggalos?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, why did they do that? Why did they do that?
It's because Sound the Groove, that's how they get down. Shout out to them because they booked us for a show. We did a show at the Rio under them. They just, I don't know where they get artists from, but they just collect artists of a certain genre. So if they was looking for hip hop, they not from out here. So they don't have that distinction of the hood artists versus the juggalo rappers versus this and that. They just it's just like rappers. You do rap music, come on through, you know.
But that's like you said, you know, you did shows with the rock band and all that. Like I did a lot of shows with the rock band and stuff in Cali and shit too. But you never know, because a lot of people that listen to that other music listen to rap and shit too. So you never know until you get there and, you know, and really rock it and see how it's gonna, you know, how it's gonna turn out. You know?
That's right. And vice versa.
Yeah, you can't just jump out there just trying to just promote some shit and just throw a whole bunch of people on it, because then it'll look crazy, because now you got these people's fans in here and you got these people's fans in here. Then whenever artists go up, the people that was with somebody else would just move from the front, and then they people will step in. Like,
I've seen it millions of times.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them things that I never really liked it about the local scene in Vegas. And then another thing too, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't know. Like, how long y'all been in Vegas?
Almost.
All y'all been here longer than me. You know, I've been there 6 years.
Okay, how long you been there?
16 years.
16 years.
It's about to be 18 for me. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what area y'all from, but I'm from that era of Vegas where you had to prove yourself. Like, you had to prove you was hot. Like, D-Cross, it was like me, D-Cross, Rico, P-Fire, you had Young Butter, you had Clockwork, you had Drew Price. Like, all these older, like, people that basically made the Vegas scene. These guys, they were battling each other. Like, and they had local, they was hot in the city, and they had local buzzes, and they was willing to battle each other to see who was hot. And guess what happens? You get fans and people from around the city that come to these battles and watch you battle. And then they hear your music, they see you hot. See, back then, there was superstars in Vegas, like in the earlier days. Now these days, anybody that feel like they just know about the scene, just put niggas on a list and make a top 10 list and say this person's hot. These people is hot. Like, no, what have these people done? That's what I don't like about the scene. That's what I have not been liking about it lately. Like there's only a couple of people that's credible. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, credible to even be on a damn list. But like 90% of the dudes I never even heard of.
Right. Well, that goes back to what I was saying earlier, though. It's because there's a whole different scene that's outside of what your experience is, right? Yeah. And they got fans and they got everything over there. It's just everything is so fragmented, and that's
what I was talking about. All these guys, like back in that day when we was out here battling niggas. Even though niggas had their own fans and stuff, guess what? They would battle another nigga. Like, we was bringing these crowds together.
Exactly.
That's how people knew who was what and who was from where. And this, like, that's how it was. Exactly. But now, any nigga can just jump up now and say, oh, I'm the hottest nigga. And then just because he cool with the nigga that think he knows some shit about the local scene, he gonna put him on the list and say, oh, this guy is hot. You gotta check him out. I'm like, nigga, I don't even know this dude. You don't even see these niggas at shows.
No, and that's my thing too.
Like, hey, look, Joe, you see how the Joe's look? He's like, nigga,
You don't even see these niggas at shows.
Right.
That's real. And see, and that's the thing, you know, a lot of them,
bro, you ain't never
a lot of them only might do some local shows, and like you said, a few of their fans and few of their peoples know about them. But like to me, if to say you even on the scene, I gotta be able to Google you. I gotta be able to, YouTube your shit, SoundCloud your shit everywhere, iTunes, Spotify. You gotta be on the scene. You feel me? Right. So if I can't catch you on all the platforms and everywhere, it is to get the music, then you're not on the scene to me.
Right. No.
And
I agree with that.
And it's like Jay-Z said, right? It's like I'll be everywhere. You ain't never there. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like all of us be out and about all the time, everywhere. We always run into each other. But some of these niggas that's supposed to be hot, don't ever see them niggas nowhere.
That's what I said. Like 90% of the dudes that they be talking about, hey, this guy's hot, they come out with all these lists. But then it's like, I'm like, I've never seen this guy in my life. Right. He's never come to any shows. I go to a lot of local shows.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I was going to a lot of local shows out there, and it was like a lot of these dudes people be throwing out there. I'm like, dude, what is these dudes done? Like, that's what I say. No disrespect to these guys making a list. My what grinds my gears is you have these people just jumping out talking about they hot.
Right.
And it's like, don't get me wrong, if somebody want to put you on the list, that's cool, whatever. That don't mean nothing to me, because I know at the end of the day, I'm bigger than 90% of them niggas they talking about is hot. So I'm not even tripping about that. But what I'm saying is like, don't jump out there. Nigga, it's like a new wrestler. Like, you watching WWE and that, how come you just see a nigga just running down the aisle talking about, I'm the coldest nigga out here. Like,
or like boxing, and you can't just jump out and say you the number one contender, or you the pound.
You gotta earn that belt.
You the undisputed. Without defending your title.
Nigga, we ain't seen none of your nigga, we ain't seen you at no gyms. We ain't seen you at no fight.
Yeah,
right.
You ain't seen no sparring sessions. We ain't seen nothing, but you the best. Just because you knocked the nigga out at your local gym, you the coldest.
Yeah. I mean, it's because in this music shit, it's not always about the music. The music is just one part of it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas got really dope ass music, but they not doing nothing. They not going nowhere. They not putting it out. They not this and that and this and that. It's not enough just to have a dope ass song. That's just not enough. It ain't never been enough.
Never
You
been
know?
enough. Trust me, I know, because I've been making dope ass songs that,
Right.
you know, that
Right.
a lot of motherfuckers ain't even press play on. You feel me? But hey, but it come with, you know, it come with it. You feel me? You gotta put in enough work and put in the work in the right places. You feel me? So
Right.
you know.
And that's
Real
another
talk.
thing, man. Look. Check this out. This is one thing a lot of people say they can't do, and even some of the people that we really love in the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could pull up to a hood show in Vegas, and at least about 10 people, know who I am there.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I pull up to the Juggalo show. At least 10 motherfuckers know who I am there. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be able to pull up anywhere, and there's at least some people that know you.
Yeah. If not, you ain't nobody.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
I mean, networking is key. I'm a big believer in networking. That's why I just go turn it on. I'm halfway shy when I'm just home and shit, but when it's out time to do these shows and be on the scene, it's work time. You know what I'm saying? Networking. You talk to people. You get to know people, connect with people. You have to. You can't just stay in the corner by yourself. You know, ain't nobody gonna come to you. You know?
Yeah.
Motherfucking right.
You got to get out there and make these connections and network. So I feel like you do. Like, if I go to any show, I don't care if it's a rock and roll show, if it's a hip hop show, a juggalo show, I'm gonna find some folks that I know because I believe in networking. You know, so I done met these folks before. You know.
Real talk.
Oh yeah, man. If you ain't out there putting in your footwork, I'm telling you, all times, man, you ain't handling no business, man. I've been telling motherfuckers for years, man, what I've been saying, Double R, man, get you some motherfucking business.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some business, bruh. Make sure you are solidated, man. You got a foundation up under you, man. And don't never be afraid to go out and go learn something, man. Pick up a class, go do a course. It ain't my talent. It ain't my fault that I'm talented. I'm gifted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see, the thing about it is, just like how the old saying goes, the old bitch, the bitch got eyes, she got action, right? Well, you wake up every day, right? Then you got action, man.
Facts.
Every day, man. I'm proud, man. You know, and that's what a lot of people's not doing. They just, you know, I don't know where they find any self-gratification at, and I'm not here to judge it. By far, that's not my job. But I see a lot of downfall, man, behind just like not wanting to listen and not wanting to pay attention, being distracted. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, I see the downfall in niggas need to grow up, right? Because everybody is worried about friends and enemies and shit like that when we over here trying to do business. I'm not trying to be friends. If I go to a venue and I'm hollering at people and connecting and laughing and joke, I'm not trying to be their friend. I'm doing my networking. I'm doing my business. I don't have to like them or love them personally. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the game. You got to be able to navigate. And I see a lot of people shut off their own situations because they'll be like, oh, I don't fuck with that person, I can't go to that venue. Oh, I don't fuck with that person, I can't go to that show. Like, y'all just hurting yourself.
That's the shit I don't like. I don't like that shit at all, man. I'll be like, yo man, let's go over here. And they like, man, no, fuck with that movie.
So you know, like,
who cares? Nigga, grow up.
And once the real bag is involved, they ain't gonna be able to go touch it.
Exactly.
Hey, because of what? They not networking, bro.
They're not networking.
They not
opposite of networking.
Man.
They come in the what it is they come in the door with their
ego
ego
up in the building right now.
Yeah.
You already know, man. Even with the street politics, man. Like, if you haven't grown up and you got to a certain level in life, man, where you just like you tired of the bullshit, you know, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Because the ignorance alone is gonna keep you up out of the pocket. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Bullshit.
That's true. And just to piggyback off of that, piggyback off of that, a lot of people is too vocal with their emotions in public when you a public figure.
Right. You a grown ass man being sensitive.
Don't nobody care who you beefing with. Don't nobody care who you don't like and shit like that. And the problem is, like, Vegas is so small, that for any one person that you publicly beefing with, there's 100 people that's not gonna fuck with you no more. They're not gonna say nothing to you. They're just not gonna fuck with you no more. They're not gonna click
And
on your
then,
shit.
and like
They're
you
not gonna
said,
share.
too vocal. So, and like you said, 100 other people that might not fuck with you, or it might be 100 other motherfuckers you beefing with because of that ain't gonna say nothing to you.
They ain't
You
gonna
feel
say
me?
shit
And
to
just
you.
gonna get at your ass. You know?
It's true.
You feel me?
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I said. Niggas out here grown being sensitive.
Hey, I got
Crybaby.
Jones, Tribe, I got a question for y'all, man. Within this past like year and a half, I'm gonna give it 2 years, right? All these rappers that have been dying. Where do you let me phrase this the right way, because I want this to come out the right way. How do you guys feel about how hip hop is going right now?
I kind of missed a little bit of the question because my shit froze, but yeah. What you were saying?
I'm gonna repeat it one more time.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel how the way hip hop is going right now? With all these rappers and shit dying within the past 2 years.
Well, for the industry and the motherfuckers that own they masters, it's going great.
Yep. Me personally, with all the rappers dying and everything, man, it's just it's part of the agenda, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's part of the agenda, man. They just trying to lace the people with fear. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because I remember I even had one of my people's, one of my close homies, that's on my team and stuff. He was talking about, see, this is why we got to just go in here, get our money, and get out. I was like, see, you being scared.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, because you got to understand, nigga, we independent. We ain't got to deal with that.
No, you don't have to. And that's why I said both of y'all being independent artists, both of y'all are coming from the bottom up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all ever heard E40. I'm pretty sure on that album Charlie Hustle, the song called "Get Your Bread." At the end of the song, you can hear E40 said, "I come from nothing, man." And you really got to think about it though. What was E40 and Short and them doing back in the days? Selling tapes.
Grinding.
They came from nothing,
independent.
Man. You know what I mean? And that's before the internet and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Was networking.
Independent artists, independent record labels back there, back in the day, back in the Bay Area, even down to Dago, even up in LA. You had a bunch, to the East Coast, from the west to the East Coast, you had a bunch of independent artists. You know what I mean? It's a long list. I ain't gonna go down the roster or anything like that, but you had artists that was out there, really, really out there selling tapes out the back of their fucking trunk, bro.
Like I said, when I started, in Central Cali, Northern Cali, that's how we started. That's how we got it. You feel me? That's how I learned the game. You feel me? Selling it out the trunk. You feel me? And that's how I got my little buzz. But back to the little shit as far as the industry, with these youngsters. And my thing though, that's striking me about all of it is how is all the deaths being captured on video? Damn near every day.
Almost damn near. And look, no disrespect, but I didn't even mention his name, but we take it back to, like I said, 2 years ago, XXX, Tentacion.
Yeah.
And then kind of find out it was somewhat related down. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna get on to the facts. We're not here for all that. But
we know.
We've all read the story and read the facts behind the case and everything else. So, you take it back, you're like, damn, how in the hell does all this happen, man? All behind what, money? You gotta be fucking
what happened is, look, I don't want to blame the dead for getting themselves killed, but at the end of the day, we all have to be accountable for our actions. You know what I'm saying? Right. And especially when you get on that public stage, you might not think it's a big deal to just say some fuck shit on an interview, or to, I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there, or just to beef with somebody publicly. All these things that may not seem big, and they're not a big deal when you're just a local rapper or whatever. By the time you get famous, now everything has an impact. Everything has waves.
Even the shit you said when you was a nobody.
Exactly. And motherfuckers hear it, and so you're on that pedestal. You know, you're the shine is on you. So motherfuckers gonna be coming to get you, and a lot of times you make bad decisions, and because you're in a bigger environment, the effects are bigger. You know, so I think that's what happens to a lot of these young niggas. They never learn those lessons of how to really not control themselves, but how to carry themselves. You know what I'm saying?
But
They never really learned that.
And they coming into a situation that's so volatile that, like you said, like y'all said, the littlest shit when you was a nobody could fuck around and make big ass fucking waves. And the motherfucker be like, damn, he might feel a certain type of way, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, jealousy is a big thing. Jealousy is not know nothing. Jealousy is something. Especially, that's why they say these rappers, they always get killed in their own neighborhood, right? They always get killed where they from. Because that's what people hate them.
Boosie and a couple of other rappers didn't mention that, like, that's the reason why they had to leave where they was at, because you know, they got too big, and you know, a change of life.
Yeah. Yeah. Now everybody doesn't have that. It's only the niggas who portray themselves in that way. Because like I could think of a lot of rappers I can name off the top of my head that just live regular lives in the neighborhoods and shit like that, and they don't have those kind of issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here in Vegas and back when I was in California, like, you know, famous motherfuckers that live up the street and they don't never have no issues because they humble. You know?
Facts. It's how they carry themselves, for sure.
How they carry themselves.
Yeah, that's how it is in every situation, though. Especially when it comes to music, is how you carry yourself. Because that's what I said. You know, people can, you know, and then, you know, another thing too, man. I don't understand. Like, people really go out their way to really like make you look bad too, and that's the shit I don't get either.
That's the shit I don't get either.
I don't get
like I'm not gonna lie, there's plenty of motherfuckers that I get into situations with and personal issues with. Yadie know we talk about this shit personally. You know what I'm saying, about niggas like, oh, I don't like how this nigga moving and this and that. But you ain't never seen me put nobody on blast in public. You ain't never seen me call nobody out, because why? Like that doesn't serve a purpose to benefit me. That's only me trying to put that person down, and I just don't get down with that. You know, it's not gonna help me. It don't help you to step on another man to get up. You're gonna stumble. How is the man that you're stepping on gonna support you solidly, right? That's why you can't step on people to get ahead.
Exactly.
You know?
Facts.
Yeah, I feel you. And then, you know, there's people in the scene. I do not like their attitude. I don't like how they move. None of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I just be like, hey man, do you? But then, you know, when you try to go out your way to mess with these people, it goes back to they like, oh man, I don't fuck with that venue, and I don't fuck with this artist, I don't fuck with that studio, and like, you just burning bridges.
Just burning bridges and then be by yourself. Now you find yourself like, oh, I don't got no support. Nigga, you burned it all.
Exactly. Then wonder why shit happens. Then wonder why shit happens to them. Then they say, why God? Like, come on, man, bro. Like, it's just too much.
They be burning bridges up, trying to swim across the levee.
Rubber baby buggy bumper looking ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Man, these motherfuckers be on some old bullshit. And then they wonder why, like, when some real motherfuckers step in the building, like you said, Jones, when some real motherfuckers step in the building, we all know this shit. And I'm a humble dude. Hey, man, what's happening? Nigga, I'll walk up on motherfuckers. What's going on? Oh, look at this nigga.
It's just about being professional. It's just about being professional. It ain't gonna help you. You know what I'm saying?
That we be having those, you know, good vibes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, motherfuckers don't get that shit. And like you said, for one motherfucker that you don't like to somebody else's, and they That's personal. Y'all need to figure that shit out. I'm here to do my music and I'm gonna handle my business, man.
Right? That's all that matters. And then I remember one of the artists that I talked to. We all know him, but I'm not gonna say their name.
Sure.
But no. But it's just when I hate when, like with me, I'm pretty out there. I'm pretty doing, I'm doing my thing, and then it's crazy how you look down to somebody and you try to give them advice, but they act like they know it all. That shit gets on my nerves because it's like, I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to show you something. You act like you trying to show me something, and nigga, you can't even get booked on a show.
Right.
You can't get booked on a
to
show,
help you
nothing.
out. Yeah.
And I'm trying to help you out, but you don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I don't.
I've seen that a million times. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care what you've done. People is just so prideful to take information from you, and it's okay. That's just how they are.
Everybody got to walk their own path at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if they don't want to listen, that's on them. But it's always best to soak up this game from wherever you could get it, man. Wherever you could get it,
Man,
because there's
hey,
so much
double
to it.
up.
There's so many moving parts. It's not like I said. Like it's not just making a song and then people are gonna come to it. You got the greatest song in the world, and if you're not doing no promotions and marketing and shit like that, there's not nobody that's gonna hear it.
Nobody gonna hear it. Nobody
You know
gonna
what I'm
hear
saying?
it.
Well,
So there's just so much more to it.
you know when you're doing a good thing, right? When you're not living at home, you're doing your own thing. Basically, you living your own life, and then
Right.
you tune in. You know what I'm saying? You check in, and your OGs be like, man, I see you out there. Keep doing your motherfucking thing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Obviously, all the advice the shit that we was doing back in the days, you learned it, you took it, you ran with it. You doing shit that we ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? You doing shit that we ain't doing. So, salute out to the OGs out there, man, that paved the way, man. Even the ones that's not here no more.
But yeah, my nigga Yachty was gone though when that corona hit. That
He's
nigga
on the
was
highway, huh?
gone. That nigga said, he said, nigga, I knew it was gonna get ugly out here. I'm finna get on.
Don't let them come in till you go.
That nigga said, he said, nigga, I knew it was gonna get ugly out here. He said, I'm finna hit the highway. Wherever a nigga end up, that's where I end up. See y'all later.
Hey, look.
Nigga, where you gonna run?
Hey, I got a bunch of places, nigga, that wherever the wind take a nigga.
Hey, you know what though?
Yeah.
No. You know what though? That's a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your little spot
I
off
got
the
options, brother.
Yeah. Have your
I
little
was just trying
option.
to fuck options. I was trying to get all my bitches in one spot.
Jack Tripper looking at us and shit. They got them all.
Shit. I'm like, hey, we gonna be locked in for a minute.
Hey, for a hot one. Hey, we got the noodles and everything. Yeah, y'all. Hey, the freezer stocked up. Hey, lock the doors. Lock the doors, close the shades.
On everything. Hey man, y'all better be ready for the food shortage too.
Man.
You think there's gonna be a food shortage?
I think they getting ready to close it down again though. It's gonna be
another shutdown, man.
It's gonna be another shutdown. They're gonna shut it down again because people don't know. They haven't learned yet.
Yeah.
They haven't learned. They ain't trying to learn. And then a lot of these
Technically, they
motherfuckers
did.
with all these confrontations with not wearing a mask. Come on now, people, are you stupid?
Technically, they did. The governor shut it down like a few days ago. Technically, but motherfuckers still out moving and doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
we still gonna be
yeah.
out moving doing what we do.
I quarantine, brothers.
Yeah, we
See,
still
the thing
gonna
about
keep doing
it
what we
is
doing.
how like it happened all like the last time where people run into the stores and shit. That's when it's gonna be the worst. You're gonna have people fighting and shit like over Chucky dolls or something.
That shit was wild. This nigga couldn't get no toilet paper. I was mad about
toilet
that
paper,
one.
water? Are you fucking serious?
I was mad. Like, that's what y'all niggas want, toilet paper?
Again.
Man, I don't be
There's other
stocking
food on the
like
shelves and
a
shit.
crazy
Toilet paper
person.
gone.
Hey,
That
nigga,
shit gonna
better
happen
start
again
stocking
too.
back up again, man.
Hey, nigga be so stocked up around this motherfucker. Be like, man, I wish a nigga would. But if you had a stove, anything left over, if the stove's on fire, I might grab it. On the way out.
Well, the thing about being here, I'm not really worried about no food shortage because I know in a close distance out here in Vegas, there's plenty of fucking nature, nigga. There's plenty of water to go get you some fish. There's plenty of mountains and trees to get some animals and fruits and vegetables and shit like that. So,
Get fresh,
I mean,
fresh
we just gotta,
fish.
Yes.
it's fish.
He said fresh
Oh,
fish.
yeah,
He
there's
said
hella water
where?
around here.
That
I've
nigga
been going
said
to the water
where?
all year.
Hey, look, the Joe said where? He was like, wait a minute, where?
I'll tell you where.
And they ain't never on
Colorado River.
Carcasses.
The Colorado River.
River.
No, I'm gonna touch on that real quick. Look, okay, so I live in Colorado now. So
yeah,
where it starts at? How come these niggas' faucet water is clean as fuck?
Nigga, when I was out there, I drank that shit out the tap. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what, y'all filtering this shit? No, that shit was straight out the tap, out the bathroom or whatever. That shit tasted like it had sugar in it. That shit was so good.
Water out the faucet.
Water in Vegas tastes like ass juice. But the water in Colorado, that shit is just like, it got sugar. That shit sweet. That shit give you life.
Look, that shit is so good, but you gotta think about it right here. Right here is where this shit starts. And you gotta think about it, that river is going like all the way like through the West Coast and shit. Yeah. So like by the time it gets where Vegas and where Laughlin, once it gets like Laughlin, it's not as clean as it is.
That's true.
From when it starts,
Yeah, because it don't move. It don't move as fast. That's what's going on. Like it's more still.
Right.
But it's still like, I mean, you could still drink it and you'll be all right, but you can still get fish and shit like that. I went to a spot a couple months. You wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust Lake Me. I wouldn't trust Lake Me, but I'll trust Colorado River. But I went to this spot like the Colorado River, but not Laughlin. I was there earlier this year too. But there's a spot called Nelson's Landing. And it's like right when if you're going down to 95 and then you jump on the 93, right? Mm-hmm. Like and you start taking that highway towards Laughlin, right there, about a couple miles up the way, there's this little side road that you turn off on, right? Mm-hmm. And you go down this little side road, you drive through these dirt roads and all this shit, and it comes out onto this river that's like surrounded by these two big ass cliffs and shit. Like, and it's like untouched, like there's tourists and shit there. But it's basically like you got to know about it to even be there. You know what I'm saying? And I was there like, damn, you know what? Like a nigga really could set up shop right here and have some water, have some fish, have some, vegetation and shit. So,
that's crazy. But yeah, it's like, my nigga, how come, on everything I love, man, the culture here is so fucking crazy. Like, how come you go out to a creek out here, right? So, the little female I was kicking it with, she was like, yo, man, we need to go out to the creek. And I'm like, to the creek? She was like, yeah, man, we got to go out to the creek. Nigga, we go out to the creek, nigga. That shit look like Venice Beach. Nigga, that shit was popping. Nigga, it was hoes everywhere, nigga.
Is that right? Oh yeah, nigga, we need to check that out, brother.
No, he said we got to check that
out. Yeah, I was just about to say, we're in Colorado.
All in Colorado.
It's in this it's this little city. It's right outside of Denver. It's called Golden. It's like 30 minutes out. Yeah. And that's where it's a college town too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go out there, nigga, by the creek, nigga, where the big ass river just going. It's a wide ass river and shit, but like people out there, like you going to the beach in Cali. It's the same shit, and I was like, yo, y'all crazy.
You know what I noticed about Colorado, especially Denver, when I was out there? Bro, everybody is fly, man. I was like, why is everybody dressed so well? Like, Vegas is not like that. Niggas just got on T-shirts and shit like that. We just go do our thing. And it was wintertime, so niggas had their coats and shit, you know. And I was like, damn, everybody is fly, like in the hood. Because me and Zeke drove all the way across the city. Like, we was going everywhere in the city and shit. And everywhere I go, I'm like, damn, everybody is really dressed up. Everybody is really, like, looking good. That Vegas doesn't get down that way. You know, that's something, a little thing that I noticed about being out there.
Yeah, man. One that, like, I'm gonna tell you this, just Denver, man. I'm telling you, there's a couple things that you will enjoy out here. You will enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
You will enjoy the nature, and you will enjoy the women.
Yeah.
Like my nigga, I'm telling you, just out here, especially functions. You go
Yeah,
to
I
functions,
ain't even
there's
gonna
bad
lie.
bitches.
I got like
There's
10
bitches
bad
everywhere.
female friends from Aurora. You feel me?
Oh,
I'm
Aurora.
like, yeah, Aurora. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. Where all these bitches? I'm like, yeah, we by Denver. I'm like, I gotta slide out there.
Yeah, Aurora is actually ghetto as fuck. It's just a lot of cute ass females live over there. It's ghetto as fuck over there, but
cute bitches in the hood. Ain't that?
Yeah.
Nah, they just fly.
No,
That's what I'm telling you.
Man, there's bad bitches everywhere in the hood, in the suburbs, everywhere. They out here.
That's what I noticed when I was out there, that everybody was fly. Every female was dressed up. I didn't see not one female in a T-shirt, nigga, at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was, and it was wintertime, so everybody had on their coats, sweaters, hats and shit like that. And I was like, damn, like, because we was taking the bus and shit like that. I'm like, why everybody dressed up on the train and on the bus and shit like that? So, you know, that's something about the culture.
Hey, one thing Vegas needs to get up on. Y'all don't got Lyft scooters yet?
Nah, they gonna rob the fuck out them motherfuckers.
Hey, bro. Well, you can't. It's digital.
They gonna take all that up off them, man. They ain't gonna have a chance.
It's digital though.
Maryland Parkway gonna have that, all that.
He said Maryland Parkway gonna have all that.
Yeah. Hey, but that's what we need to. That's what Vegas need to get up on, because that's what we be doing out here in Denver, nigga. We go downtown.
They got them down in
get a Lyft scooter, nigga.
They got them down in Southeast San Diego. I tripped out. I went back home for a little occasion and stuff.
Right.
They had it was like the little rental bikes. I was like, hey, this spot up here.
They got rental bikes. They got bikes out here for rent downtown.
Yeah, no, I like the scooters better, man. Yeah. It's easier, you know. It's easier to manage, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, I'm gonna tell you, like, oh, man, let me see. Where's the baddest bitches I've seen out here? Cause I got a homeboy out here. He does I got a homeboy. He does EDM out here. He do EDM shows, and you know, bruh.
That's when they show out.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ain't even gonna lie, boy. Cause man, that shit.
You already know. We've been trying to get some of them motherfuckers, boy. Cause I know I'm gonna have me a fucking blast.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Matter of fact, y'all niggas need to come out, man.
Shit. Hey, soon as everything get right, man, I promise you, man. You know,
nigga, just come through, nigga. In a minute,
just pop out, nigga.
Shit, I'm always out, man. Shit, you do
pop out.
I'm always, hey, Mac, you know I'm always out.
Real talk. But look, man, I've been looking for my motherfucking lighter for an hour. I ain't got my shit. I need to find my shit.
Hey, look, let me go on now that Raashan is back. Hey, so we're gonna go on the end the podcast, man. So Raashan, anything you wanna say, bro?
I just want to give a personal shout out to the Jones and Trife the Great, man. I miss y'all niggas, man. I ain't seen y'all in person in I don't know how long and shit, man. but it's
Dead no more.
yeah, for real. But it's good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all smiling and laughing, and y'all look like y'all in good spirits, man. And just sending love and respect out to y'all brothers, man.
Yeah,
Right,
man,
right.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
man. Likewise, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. You feel me? Y'all y'all can have me anytime, man. Call me,
Hey,
let me
wait a
know,
minute.
man. You need a nigga, man. It's
Hey,
good.
before we end it out, give these folks your information. Tell them where to look up your music app and everything else, so we can we gotta have it. We gotta have it. So
yeah, well, shit. Yeah, man. Y'all check me out. YouTube first and foremost. You feel me? That's where I drop mostly all my new shit first. You feel me? YouTube. K Mac, aka Trife the Great. You feel me? So that's K space MAC Trife the Great. You feel me? IG Trife by the gram, all one word. TRIFE BYTHE GRAM. You feel me? And shit, you catch me right there. You feel me? And Facebook. People that really fuck with me, y'all already know. Kenneth Stewart, you feel me, nigga, real name, you feel me? So look a nigga up, fuck with me, you feel me? You know, got some new shit coming. So stay tuned.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
y'all, while I got y'all here, if you get a chance, send me y'all logos and stuff, like just through Messenger. Send me the logos and links, and when I post the show, I'll make sure I put all that on there.
Yeah,
You know,
no doubt.
JPEG, PNG, whatever.
Yeah, no doubt. You can definitely do that. But yeah, dang, man, I appreciate y'all for having me on here, man. Y'all know y'all family, man.
Yeah, man.
pleasure, man. Shit, we up and running now. I told you it was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, man, no doubt, man. I'm trying to get on this show right now with Joey Cool in Kansas City. So, you know, I'm gonna have that rolling. But everybody know, man, it's the Jones HM on everything. The HM stands for Hidden Mind. Yeah, man, King Jones album out right now, and I'm working on some new shit. Yo, Yadie, I'm gonna send you this verse that I did for my new EP, nigga. That shit's crazy.
You know we're gonna have to get one in, brother.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Ready too, man. Shit, I've been having to get my mind right, yeah, all the time. You already know.
Yeah, y'all gotta come out to Colorado.
I'm down to come. I'm trying to get out there anyway.
Yeah, y'all gotta come down here. If it's perfect timing, y'all can come check out one of my boys' EDM shows. How he got it running is like he's not incorporated through the county, so they can't shut him down.
Okay.
So, you know, he can just have, you know, he could just throw shows, and I think he cap his shows at like 150, 200 or something like that.
Yeah, man. Y'all let me know. I like thick white girls.
Don't we all?
No, but
I know this nigga do.
I know they there. I already know they there. That's why I'm like, shit, that's crazy.
No, don't get me wrong. The white girls is bad out here, but like, man, the Mexicans is where it's at. The Mexican chicks is where it's at out here.
No doubt. So
all right,
yeah,
cool.
you wanna mention anything else? Any shout out?
Oh yeah, man, just
yeah. So that's what's up, y'all. It got quiet. No, everybody wait for somebody to speak and shit. I'll do it then. So yeah, episode 2, Jones, Trife the Great, Young Yadie, Raashan the ZodiaK, man. Much love to y'all. It's great having the conversation with y'all, man. We're gonna do this again soon.
One.
Love y'all. One love. Peace.
Yeah.
Baby.